Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Geminis. Gemini, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, Geminis, let's start off with your person's energy. All right, we have the King of Cups. So some of you, you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or someone with strong water placements. Okay, your energy, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. All right, and what's going on between you, we have Capricorn energy, the Devil. And we have the Ace of Cups energy in reverse. Okay, so I do feel with with this Capricorn energy between you two, there could be a karmic situation that's unresolved that may be keeping you and this person apart or making it feel like there's a missed opportunity. Now, I do feel like it could be some sort of third party here, but it doesn't have to be a romantic rival. We'll dig a little bit deeper, but it feels like, it could be, it could be gossip. It could be, friends and family giving bad advice. It could also be really bad habits that need to be cleaned up. All right. And I can see your person's feeling sad, or they're feeling emotionally drained, or they're also feeling like they've missed an opportunity here with you. So this King of Cups, I do think is very loving, very nurturing. But with the Queen of Cups energy in reverse, maybe there's a water sign, another water sign around this person, or maybe even an ex. Is what I'm seeing. Like it could be a third party who's a water sign. It does feel like it's feminine in nature, or they're feminine in nature, whatever this is getting in between you two. But I also feel like your person has a lot of love for you. They may not wear their heart on their sleeve, but I do see that with the Queen of Cups in reverse, they're feeling a bit emotionally drained. They're feeling drained, the fact that things aren't working out the way they want them to, or, that there's something coming in between the two of you. And they're viewing you as the Emperor in reverse, Gemini. So some of you, you are angry, you're upset with this person. The Emperor in reverse can be someone here that's, that's triggered, okay, by something that you found out, whatever this Devil energy might be. Again, it could be some sort of secret addiction. It could be that there's an ex or some sort of third party meddling in the connection. But also the Emperor is an indication, when he shows up in the upright, like everything's going really well, that you're going to get what you want. And so I can see here that you are frustrated, and they know that things didn't go the way that you planned. And you're in the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, feeling also like, wow, this is a missed opportunity. There was so much potential here. Okay. And we see the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. So some of you, you're starting to, come out of hermit mode. If you've been in isolation, if you've been healing, if you've been doing introspection, you've been contemplating. But, Virgo energy, when it's, when you're in shadow Virgo energy, it can be that you're really kind of holding back. You're feeling skeptical. You're feeling critical. You're feeling judgmental here towards this person. And it looks like, with good reason, okay? But you're viewing them as the Star card, so Aquarius energy. So a lot of times the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Gemini, can be a yes, but not right now card. And with the Star card showing up, maybe some of you are like, you know what, if you clean up your side of the street, you release this karmic situation, you get right, you come at me single, you come at me healthy, you come at me balanced, then maybe down the line that there can be something here that we have, or that, that we can heal things. Okay. I do think that there's a lot of worry and maybe even low-key obsession going on here between the two of you. All right. Your person is viewing the relationship as the Seven of Pentacles. So I do think that they're strategizing. They're trying to figure out how to make things right, how to get in the right energy to come towards you. This is an energy of waiting, but they're also doing like a serious review of the past, their actions and the work and the time and the effort that you've put in this connection. And maybe some of you, there hasn't been a lot of, time put into the connection, maybe something that's new. All right, but you're viewing the connection as temperance energy in reverse, something that definitely has you feeling a little bit triggered here. You know, you might feel like this connection is, you know, is a little bit unpredictable here as well, or that there's something unhealthy that's coming in between you. And a lot of my gems, you've been doing some pretty hard work at healing and making sure you're not repeating past patterns and things like that. So you definitely don't want to get involved with someone or something that you know is going to feel like something you've done before and it didn't really go the way that you wanted to. So I do think you're being very discerning and protecting your energy. And we see that here with the Four of Pentacles, like you're definitely holding back because you want to see, you know, what this person is truly made of. What is it that they're really going to do, and if they can show up in that right energy. Okay, so let's see what else we need to know about this person. All right, we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So this person may not be doing a whole lot of communicating right now. This might be somebody who's kind of shut down a little bit, okay, who feels safer in the silence. This person may have a blocked throat chakra. And in that case, you know, they might not always say what they mean and mean what they say. Or they may be somebody who kind of talks a lot about, somebody who talks a lot, but it's not anything like really deep, like they do that to deflect. But I actually kind of don't get that for a lot of you. I feel for a lot of you, this person is just someone who's not particularly good at communicating their feelings. We see with the thinking woman, so we know that they're in this energy of strategizing. You know, she's looking at, okay, how can we ascend? How can we go up this staircase? What is it that I need to do? So they're definitely really in their head, Gemini, about what's going on here. And we see the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, showing up in reverse. So also an imbalanced heart chakra here. Okay, and so again, I see that with the Ace of Cups in reverse, that their heart chakra may need healing. They may not be open to receiving the love that you are giving them, Gemini. And some of you know that. And with a very heavy heart, you're like, okay, like you've got to go heal. You've got to go do what you need to do. And we can think about things in the future if it's really meant for us. You know, it will come back around. We see the World card. So this is a beautiful card because, you know, the World is about, you know, new beginnings, but it's also about ending those tough karmic cycles. So there may be potential for transformation here for this person if that's what you really need in order to, you know, give them a chance. But I'm also seeing my Geminis not being really open to, you know, saving anybody at this point in time. Again, of course, unless it's been a long-term connection. But if this is somebody newer, I feel like you're holding space for this person, but you're also not going to sit and wait around for them to act right, okay? Especially if you've already given them chances. Okay, so let's see. This person, we see the snake. So we see competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So for some of you, there may be some sort of third-party interference. And I'm just reading that snake as something that's temptation or tempting for this person. So again, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be another connection, it could be, you know, just falling into old patterns and habits. And we see karmic relationships. So this person may be letting go and still loving you is kind of what I'm getting. I definitely think there have been triggers. It feels like there's been some sort of turmoil here within this connection, but it also feels like there have been some powerful lessons here for this person. For some of you, the snake in the karmic relationship is saying that's what's showing up in this person's energy that needs to be released. And you're not having it. You're not going to wait around for that to be released is kind of what I'm getting. But if they are single, you know, one day, or if they can release it and they come at you and you're still single, I see you like wanting to give them a chance. Okay, in your energy, we see boat. So, you know, some of you, you're moving on. You may be giving yourself closure here, or you've been trying to give yourself closure. But it's almost with receiving what you need in that card, the message there is like, you know what you need in a relationship, Gemini. I'm really connecting with very evolved Geminis here. Okay, and yeah, there's something here that has made you feel stabbed in the back. There's been some sort of deception. And it's been heartbreaking, okay? And you still might be kind of angry about it. So let's see what this person wants to say to you, Gemini. What does this person want to say to my Geminis, please? unworthy. You're a better person than I am. Yeah, I definitely feel that they're feeling that way right now. And runner, I don't want to run anymore. So I do think this person does want to stop, turn around, and face whatever that devil energy is, whatever that karmic situation is. So you may have been a tough karmic lesson for this person, Gemini. Okay, let's see. Spirit saying it's safe to make the move you're considering. So some of my Geminis, you may be thinking about, you know, taking a leap of faith in a different direction, possibly letting go of this connection so that they can get right. Okay. And for others of you, you know, this leap of faith may be something different. I think you're going to know what it is for you. And we see radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So I do feel like a lot of my Geminis, like with a very heavy heart, you may be seriously considering letting go of this person or this connection, or at least for now, because you see that's what's for your highest and your greatest good. And remember, what's truly meant for you, you know, will come back in another form. And it may be with this person, okay, or it may not be. And at the bottom of the deck, we get someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation, and that's because of you, Gemini. You have had a major, major purpose in this person's life. You've affected them much deeper than you realize. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.